correctly. Now, this one, I think there's a point and click element to it as well as some first person stuff. Thinking keyboard and mouse, probably. Let's have a look. Controls? Nothing for controls? No. Also, do let me know if I need to tweak anything audio-wise. It did seem like it was a little tad on the loud side. I'm just going to nudge that down to there. Okay. We'll find out. Finally, I'm home. First confiscation of property, now eviction? Can we futz with anything else whilst we're here? Old stuff that belonged to the previous tenant. Wait, can I grab the pen? I feel like as a writer we should definitely have a pen. Right, I guess not. Sounds like old man Henry is in the shower right now. Okay. So this hits Game Pass to... Oh, is it today? Stopping in to see it's like before I give it a download. I thought it was next week, but yeah, I saw something about it being... Are you expecting anyone, honey? No, mother. Could it be the mailman? This early? Go see who it is. There's a man here, mother. Is the door locked? I don't... It's our neighbour. Henry? No, mother, the writer, remember. Don't open the door. He has no business coming around here. But what if he needs help? Is he injured or something? Don't think so. He just looks a little roughed up. He can take care of himself. Can't be too careful around these parts, even when it comes to the neighbours. Fine. Okay, right. Nobody likes us, apparently. Eviction notice? Dear Mr. Etienne Quist, this is a reminder that you may be begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with any licensed publishing agency. You thought it was later as well. It hits Game Pass and PC today. Oh, there you go. Like I said, I thought it was at earliest 26. I thought it was after this event, the kind of Next Fest stuff. In the event you work off the full sentence, you'll be released from the preventative measure in the form of shackles that impose writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided for by law will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravated circumstances. City Writers Police Department. Okay. Fine, let's answer the phone. Hello? Is this Etienne? Who is this? You are... Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. You usually offer a small loan to writers who have their licenses revoked with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can. It's not why I was trying to find you. I wanted to know. I've heard you can break writers' shackles. Is that true? Breaking writers' shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writers' law. I guess this is kind of appropriate with the writers' strike going on at the moment, right? Let's say that we can break them. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Are yours the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are on for 30 years. Damn, I spilled... Hey, get this out of here. My god, 30 years? I think we can figure something out, but the price will be, let's say... 6 jobs? Any? I was told 1. But Vince said it'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Like, what kind of crime could a writer actually do to be shackled with writer's block for 30 years? I mean, there's been some fairly atrocious kind of like pop songs and bad movies. I mean, I don't think there's any smut that could sentence somebody to writer's block for 30 years, but definitely there's definitely been some dodgy TV shows that resulted in the writer probably, for the benefit of mankind, never writing again. Yeah, absolutely. Speechwriter for a politician. Definitely. That is absolutely a thing. Yes, that's the culprit right there. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good. Your first job is waiting at the door. Smut about a politician. I mean, I feel like you could never blame somebody about the smut, but writing for a politician, sure.
It's easier to get a new one.
I need to put this on the desk. Right. I'm not going to open it yet if I'm allowed. No, it's going to force me to open it. Because there was a piece of paper before the phone. Wow. Potion of Immortality. Contractor agrees to infiltrate the book, A Drop of Infinity by Jonathan Bowles, was that? Right, what was that piece of paper here? Independent bookstore Letter by Letter has announced that it's pulling all of Etienne Quist's works from sale. The store owner, Raymond Foucault, commented, "Unfortunately, Mr. Quist's writing license has been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans. As Mr. Quist's books enjoyed a certain popularity, I do hope that Mr. Quist can solve the problems he is facing, that we'll have his books back on store shelves as soon as possible." They didn't take the portrait of Frederick. Anything else? Oh. Bathroom is locked. I have to pay for water. Anything else? Oh, no. Took all the manuscripts too. Nothing but empty boxes left. Right. Well, at least we can go to bed. We might be evicted, but we're not kicked out just yet. Right. Contract agrees to Jonathan Bowers extract an item, a bottle of magical potion of immortality. The commissioners agree to pay the negotiated sum upon the fulfillment of the contract. Looks like this is where the stolen item goes. Okay. The author of the book. And an excerpt from the book review. I like that the narration was from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him just aren't interesting enough in comparison. I also enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was. Right, well, I guess we're diving into the book then. Whee! Oof. Right, so we have health and magic? Blood droplets? I don't know what that is. Oh, damn it. Landing on a solid stone floor makes you your bad knee twist awkwardly. Leave your knee like it is. Ah, it's ink. Use ink to heal it. I guess we'll find out how much 5 ink is then. You reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into your injured joint and healing it. A sudden icy cold feeling seizes your wrists. Ow! I forgot about these stupid shackles. Examine the metal bracelets around your wrists and the writing etched on the surface. I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You're unable to heal your knee. Fuck it. Let's just force it back into place. Crunch. Sharply wrench your knee into the side. Okay, that hurt us, yeah. Ouch, damn it. Bend your knee this way and that a few times, testing it. Crunching sound has stopped. Phew. Anyway, let's get down to business. I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Right, I guess we examine prisoner's helmet. Has 2 heads. Whoa, 2 heads. It's really is really weird jail. Okay. Guess we take the mushrooms. Old barrels. I doubt the potion of immortality is just going to be lying around in an ordinary barrel. But there might be something in it. You ready to kick? Inspect and use found item in your inventory. Heavy helmet spiked on the outside, smooth and foul smelling on the inside. I mean... So that's crafting parts, that's stuff. Quest items, healing. Okay. We've got crowbar parts. Okay. Right, I guess... How are we crafting them? Waiting transformation on a workbench. Oh, there's a note here. It's locked. Lockpick sure would come in handy. Step away from the door. What's the note say? Jason Little, potion P4 causes unpredictable mutations. Result unpredictable. Client, the Kingdom of Ruva, unknown use. So don't drink potion number 4. That's the 2-headed one. Right. Okay, there goes our knee again. And not quite healed knee starts hurting again. Oof. It says headbutt the door. Does that mean I can put this on my head? I feel like we should be able to click things for an explanation on how to use them. Apparently the mushrooms have ink in them. E? No. I feel like there should be an explanation on how to... Yeah, no, nothing on how to interact with an item. Protruding stone. There you go. If you're lucky, you might test a potion of immortality on you. What is there to think about? Just say yes. Right, anything else? Nothing but bones, no potion. Well, we can eat the apple to regain 1 health. Okay, clicking on that does the thing. But clicking on these items doesn't do anything. Right click, no. Middle mouse, no. So they are purely for at a workbench, which we haven't got. Is that going to work again, or are we going to take the damage? No, we take the damage again, yeah. Fuck it, I'm going to headbutt it. Rustling of paper, your head slips between the bars. Ah, didn't hurt, but you aren't going to be able to pull your head back out. You're stuck. Are you done goofing around? I'll try to pull your head out. Son of a... Your neck's stuck tight between the bars. Let a drop of your blood ink fall onto the bars. This part of the book is under your control. Pull the bars apart with your bare hands. They move easily, bending at your will. At the same time, you feel the shackles starting to burn with cold. Okay, so that's the equivalent of 10 ink. Right. Let's see. Let any other buttons do anything? Okay, spacebar brings up inventory. Oh, god damn you. Spacebar inside the inventory does not do anything. C, it did say crafting. It said something about a workbench. Okay. Like, there's definitely implication. I mean, there's bits for a crowbar. You would imagine we're supposed to make a crowbar to pry open the door, right? But I don't see how we're supposed to do that. Like, I feel like we've missed a tutorial bit. Also, we can't consume these to replenish the ink we've lost. We have definitely missed a cue somewhere along the lines, right? Because there's not anything for seeing all highlighted objects. I think I've literally clicked on everything in here. I mean, it has to be something with the inventory. My guess would be the crowbar. I can't put the helmet on. I'm trying to click and drag like some other point and clicks. But that's not a thing. We were able to click to eat the apple, so it is mouse driven, obviously. Actually, that's the point. Yeah, WASD does not move us around, so it is all point and click. But if we can't even get out the first room, like, suggestions, folks? I'm doing the old school point and click thing of like click on every inch of the screen. I mean, I'd love to zoom in, but that's not optional. Like plus and minus? No. We are stuck in this rigid kind of isometric view. Oh, we have to go back to our reality. Hold to return to reality. I didn't realize the lock thing, pick thing was an option. That's flashing now. Were they there on the chair before? Maybe. Presumably, this doesn't reset our health or anything. We're probably still going to have the 2 hit points and the reduced ink, right? Yes. If I click that. Okay, now we can use it. Play it on your phone, tank your work productivity today. Test the pin to the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear a click. What the? He's dead. Your gaze travels to the wound on the Walker's temple. It's like a bullet hole. Capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating. You hear a soft voice coming from inside. Nice one, Sherlock. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here? Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? We were on our first job, but it didn't end well. Sorry, hang on. Who are you, a character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you know you're a character. Of course. That's impossible. You try and use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you can see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said too. Past partners? How many have you had? Don't mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, and quite frequently too. Then I ended up with a partner who died. Right. Fortunately, I was then found by a new partner, and we started working as a team. Wait, are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together. We can doubt? You know, I really prefer to be alone. Are you sure? After all, I could. But now that I think about it, my client might be interested in this cage. I'll hang you around my neck for now, then figure out what to do with you later. Right. You can talk to Roderick at any time. Okay, right. Well, let's go get the shiny key then, shall we? Unless it's trapped. See a key lying on a metal grate, surrounded by clouds of searing steam. Okay. We'll touch it with one finger. The key burns your finger badly, and you yank your hand back. The motion jostles the key. Ouch! We're going to use another hit point? No, we didn't lose a hit point for that. Key falls through the grate. Faint clink echoes from below. So you know what this has an element of? This has got like a very, certainly in this bit, like a very, I guess, Zork kind of thing. You come across a kind of fork in the road, do you do this or this type idea. But we're not typing in our thing. So it's doing almost like a choose your own adventure. Faint clink echoes from down below. Why'd you do that? How was I supposed to know it would be that hot? Could have asked me. I already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean you read it? You can't see the text of your own book. This isn't my book. Okay, but wait. So this means you know everything about this place? I can find anything you need to know in the text. I can also warn you of any traps and dangers. You turn and look at the dead walker. That danger is described in the book. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for. Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. Where's the alchemist? In his laboratory to the south. Great. Forget about the key. I'll just go straight to the alchemist with no time to waste. I say that as I check every other cell. That's a big boy. Let's check for any other notes, right? Also, there's definitely a thing behind there, right? Coins in here. Papers. Burned papers. Can we look at the papers? No, they're all ink-based stuff as well. Okay. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. There was a sign outside? I didn't see a sign. I guess that one. Brian Little. Potion tested Gigantus 1. Kingdom of Sotur, military use, mass production, 120 potions every 6 months. What's down the... Strange cable? There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Hold on, what's a power cable doing in an old-timey jail? That's the book's big twist. I didn't want to ruin it for you. Okay, we're going to need some pliers. Right. Does that mean there might be some pliers back home? something in a drawer, maybe. Do we have any pliers around?
Easy to get in.
Neighbors across the way moved out recently. Okay. No, I guess I don't have any pliers. So we're going to find them somewhere in the jail. George Hamsterfell Eater. Mutation that allowed the subject to consume almost all known materials. At part of the bars on the... And I guess descended down. More crowbar parts, okay. Stuff's been chewed through. Chain leads down somewhere. Could use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever... I guess we can use that. Crate on a chain, apple, empty bottle. Well, let's eat that for some health. Useful for storing ink. So I've got to get the ink out of those. I'm guessing probably at a workbench or something. So it's saying middle mouse button. Zoom? Okay, we can zoom in a little bit here. Not a lot, though. Maxim Benderston. Partial restoration of limbs, but full immortality has not been achieved. Smash Skelly. Clearly didn't want him running off. Okay, nothing here. Welcome, Comics and Cross. How are we? Right, let's have that other apple so we can get our health back up. We've got lots of crowbar parts at this point. It's down the ladder. Ah, a workbench. See, a worn-out workbench. You can make tools here if you need to. Well, yeah, I'd like to make a crowbar. I'm trying to, but it won't let me, like, walk around to it, I guess. Greg, it seems the alchemist has sped up work on his potion. The corpses are hitting the floor one after the another. Stay for the night shift tonight. He's promised to pay double. Is that steam from up above? Key is in front of you, lying on a grate again. Taking it should be no problem at all. Do I even need this key? Opens the front door, which is the only way up. So... feel like there must be some kind of catch. Generally rub your burned finger through the glove. I can check in the text if you want. Sure. I mean, it was so hot not that long ago. Alright, check just in case, of course. I'll be glad to. You roll your eyes. Here it is. The key isn't hot. You should be able to pick it up just fine. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes and the key, as though waiting for an opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down through the grate. What the hell was that? It's better you don't know. Right, are you going to let me use this workbench then now? Am I supposed to drag to it? How do we operate workbench? I have no idea. Maybe we need X number of crowbar parts. Up to 7 now. Hatch leads to the boiler room. We could try a lockpick. Immediately snaps. I figured as much. We're going to need the crowbar. Okay. Pipes lead down to the boiler room. Okay, right. Is 7 enough parts for a crowbar? Craft something. Okay. Apparently I need tools. Pliers are tools, pieces of metal, and rags. Lockpick, tools, pieces of metal. I can melt all these into ink. But we need another 40 in order to make a bottle of ink. Actually, we didn't check that barrel, did we? Yeah, we need tool parts. Lots of prisoner helmets. Watch out! Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Stun enemy, 1 damage to all 30 ink. 30 ink for 1 damage. Slash. Okay, let's try a stun, I guess. It's stunned. Now can I do a thing with it? May use healing items once per turn. Drain 2 to 3 damage, 15 ink. Okay. Thank you? Alright. Are you alright? Did that thing frighten you? No, I'm not. You appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can ever count. I just don't quite understand what a giant spider is doing in this book. It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. They're found in books. They're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like giant spiders? Apparently just to scare me. They can actually take any form. Even human forms? You shudder again, more intensely this time. Let's not think about that. I hope they aren't any more in this book. Right. Anything else? Nope. Main entrance, which we need the key for. Papers. Cell door. Testing area. We have a prisoner. Can we wait? Chat with them? What the? Told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on, where's the alchemist? Is that him on the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. Right, well, let's go through his papers then. Many of the test subjects have died. A gun case, missing the gun. Right, that's a workbench with tools. I'm absolutely taking that. Alchemy ingredients, take all of that. Might be useful. Take all the things. Right, well, we can eat the apple, right? And we can absolutely craft stuff now. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Let's take the bag off. Are you sure that's a good idea? Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. He'll get over it. You slowly unwind the rope and pull the sack off the prisoner's head. Just don't panic. Oh my god, what the hell are you? I warned you. Hey now, calm down. I'm human, just like you. Well, almost. Are you an alien? No, I'm a writer, but that's not important right now. Don't distract me. How did you end up here? Do you think someone kidnapped me? What's the last thing you remember? Was at a bar. The cathedral, you know it? No. The owners paid a hell of a lot to have the guys from Reversi recreate St. Bernard's Cathedral. Nowadays, every jackass with some money, cash wants to recreate something. Prices there make your eyes water, but how many chances do you get to drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? Let's get back on track. Where were you with anyone? Were you alone? At first, yeah. Then some guy came and sat with me. The alchemist? Nah, probably someone working for him. Said he was a scientist from some college or something, I don't know. That's all I remember. Then I woke up here. All the burn marks? That asshole shot me. What asshole? Yeah, that alchemist freak. He was going on and on about all this weird stuff. He talked like he was from the Dark Ages or something. I couldn't understand most of what he said. So, what did he do to you? Gave me some nasty drink. Tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bull? No. Red, maybe. Orange, not so much. But it tasted a lot like that. Well, that product placement... that's product placement just now. Did you get paid to put that in the book? Come on, focus. Anyway, he forced that potion down my throat. Then he shot me. I'd never pain like that. I presume that's... I never felt pain like that. So we got a typo. It's like my whole body was... He shot you. You look at the shell casings on the table. With a 47 caliber bullets. But you're still alive? Let's check. A division shirt. Full of bullet holes. What does that tell you? If that's a band, I've never heard of them. Forget the band logo, the holes. The shirt's full of holes. They tested the potion of immortality on him. Finally. Who the hell are you? You're not the alchemist. Are you his assistant or something? I'll show you. Just untie my hands. Get ready for a world of hurt. The prisoner tries to break out of his shackles, or more precisely, he pretends to try and break out of them. Seems like he's more afraid of you than you are of him. The alchemist is long gone. I'm here on my own business. Sure, we'll try and bust him out. I'll tell you right now, the book says you can't. I have to at least try. Examine the handcuffs. Well, we don't have any lockpicks anymore. What's with the band? Oh, that. No idea. I just took it off some guy. Okay, right. It was classed as a workbench, but it's not a workbench we can actually utilize. Okay, so raised ladders up there. Okay. We have tool parts. So we're thinking a crowbar for the steam vents, probably, right? There was another door here, right? We never went down. Pieces of metal, stale bread, sure. So these ladder, well, staircase up could just go to where we just were. Yeah, okay. So all routes lead to the same way. So yeah, we absolutely need a crowbar to get into the steam room. Let us craft one of those. We can melt down that plant, and we're up to 70, so just another 30 to get our ink. Right, let's try crowbarring. Leads to the boiler room. Open the crowbar. Take a piece of metal. Something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop it with the spoilers already. I want to find it out for myself. Fine. Try using ink. I don't really want to melt the crowbar. I'll use the ink. You sure it's a good idea to use ink on the with your shackles on? Start burning with coal, but you finish your work. I can handle it a little bit. Never believe it. There's a crystal in here. Isn't this something? That's something, Roderick. You grin looking down at the cage. Huh, Roderick? I've decided to call you that. There's a nice ring to it. Excuse me? I have my own name, you know. But you said you don't remember it. I never said that. So you do know what your name is. It definitely had the letter H in it. Hugh? Not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. Maybe I would have been better off staying with my last partner. Right, so we have a crowbar and a crystal. And that restores 2. Red lead. Blue sulfur. Okay. Anything else in here? No, just the door. And probably the key. Yeah, we were after. See the key lying on the solid stone floor. Something's fell off. From here on out, I trust no one. Not you with your little book or anyone else. I'm going to pick up the key. Pick up the key from the floor, and you suddenly turn your head, looking all around for signs of a disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered in ashes, quite cold to the touch. Well, you can never be too careful, right? And most importantly, you can open the front door now. Right, anything? What the? Again? So it's not a real jail. It's real, but it's all on a soundstage. Stop. No spoilers. Fine. Empty barrels. A note. Greg, I saw someone in the crematorium last night. Either a thief got in somehow or one of the alchemist's immortality experiments worked. In any case, be careful. More crates, containers filled with ashes. Blue casing. Okay, let's try the door. What's up? You're sensing something again. Yeah, whatever up ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything you can use to heal yourself, I'd do that now. Well, we can take 2 heals with the bread. I would kind of wait until we need to. Seems a bit extreme. I'm just going through. Lower level storage. Old letter. All the stored jewels and food shall be given to Victoria of Bromin, daughter of Esmond III. Multiple spooders. Okay. 1 damage, 2 to 3 damage, 15 ink. Drain 30 ink. Stun all enemies for 1 damage. I guess we drain. Drain again. Okay, now we eat the bread. We can slash at you. And I guess we slash again. Ornate chest in, among the ordinary wooden boxes catches your eye. Probably another alchemist supply thing. Let's crowbar it. Try to pry the... but you can't get a grip. The lip between the lid and chest is too small. So we're going to need lockpicks. Unless there's more back home. Was there additional lockpicks on that chair? It looks like some sort of tools, right? Because crafting a lockpick required tool parts, which we don't have. So that's just giving us a shortcut, essentially. We can use the key on the front door. This is the exit. About time. Didn't really want to exit. Was looking for stuff in barrels. Right, we're going to use the heal. Barrel labeled supplies and ingredients for Alexander of Misha's lab. It's empty. More workbenches. Flowers and vase. Something escaped through the big hole in the wall. So where's the alchemist? See that hole in the wall? He left the jar while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now. Should probably hurry on, or there might be not any potion left. Wait, what, is he planning to drink it? You told me no spoilers. Oh, right. Right, yes, we have the metal, but we don't have rags or tools. We have the metal, but we don't have tools. In the cauldron. Various containers and books scattered around. Making it an acid. Green salt, blue sulfur, red lead. In that order. Oh no, order unknown. Well, we don't have the green, do we? We have blue and red. I guess that could be our green. Chemical splattered laptop sits on the table. Do you know how to work this? I've come across them in books before. They're not complicated. Desktop wallpaper is an ancient portrait of a woman. Captioned underneath, Victoria Brominitsky, daughter of Esmond. The only thing he was installed is a browser. What? The 2 tabs. Bremen burial sites. Like ancient burial sites, 1 to be exact. The grave of Victoria Brominitsky.
Get on with it. Yes,
Hey, noob.
Get on with it.
His lover? Possibly. So that's where he went in such a hurry to resurrect her. That's why I keep telling you we have to hurry. I mean, I wouldn't mind letting him reunite with his lover. And the second tab. Well, I'm feeling relatively alive, so at least I'm not deadly to myself, one would hope. What about yourself? How you been keeping? Between him and his boss from a month ago, he was trying to convince them to give him a gun. Well, he has a gun now. He said it would be easy to see whether or not the potion of immortality was working. It's hard indeed, spilling blood with a blade and most trying and foul business. I guess that was practical of him. So they let him use a gun in his experiments. Oh, you're still suffering with not being able to play GTA. I thought you'd moved on to other stuff. Like, I'm sure there's a long list of JRPGs. There was Red Dead Online. You were doing what was it? The Advanced Wars type one. I've got the Wargroove, weren't you? Yeah, because I've got Wargroove 2 queued up for the weekend. Oh, suspension lifts in a day or 2, though. Okay. Since there's no way to escape his laboratory, I imagine his boss didn't see a problem with it. There was no way to escape, right? Now there's a big hole in the wall. Looks like he's melted through the wall. And his search history? Online driver's ed courses and a whole bunch of chemical names. Right, okay. Puddle of acid, probably don't wade through that. Been sleeping in here, okay. Don't think you'll be diving into the early access to Conquest mode. Well, I mean, at the moment it's just the demo, so I don't know exactly what is in the demo. Can I shove the ladders down? Oh, press and hold? I'm trying to move it. There we go. Ah, there we go. You've been straining your voice doing the characters, though. Oh, okay. So you've been channeling your inner Troy Baker, have you? Right, let's try... Well, I guess the acid is going to be so we can get through this wall here. Right. This is a sledgehammer job. Knock the wall down with a hammer. Oh, okay. I agree, but there's no mention of one in the book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside of the book who has a sledgehammer? I mean, I can ask my neighbours. I'm not sure they'll be happy to see me, but... my last partner was always complaining that he had no one to turn to in reality. It was pointless to go there for help. That's kind of sad. Anyway, I'll be back soon with a sledgehammer, I hope. Okay, well, let's go check with our neighbours if we can get a sledgehammer, I guess. See how you did the voices? I haven't done any voices for it. The first one, like, I guess I streamed it, so yeah, the VOD will still be up there somewhere. Let's wait. Okay, let's knock again. Who's that knocking? I'm your neighbor. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right. I'm not an idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. So many unsavory types hanging around these parts. Just wanted to ask you... Do you happen to have a sledgehammer? A sledgehammer? Yes, there's a stubborn nail I can't hammer in. Kind of nail that you need a whole sledgehammer. It's a really big nail. It's a really big nail. Nothing but a sledgehammer will work. Just need it for a few hours. Promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Damn, fine. Let me go look. Sounds like he's got a lot of tools, to be honest. Here, just don't break it. Right, well, I guess we're going back into the book. I suppose there's any other bits and pieces around here which we can nab. Just need the key. Random junk, smells of dust. Are there any pliers in here? Because that was also a thing, wasn't it? We needed pliers for a cable. Nope, nope. Doing the voiceover have been interesting. Epilogue requires 100 stars. Oh, okay. And how far off are you? Yeah, I suppose I can use a sledgehammer on my own bathroom door. No. Okay. I mean, it's not far off, but it's going to be, like, awkward finding those last few, I guess. Smash it down with a hammer. Right, we have notes. Oh, no. Alexander of Amicia, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that he promised would grant him immortality, but it was, in fact, poison. I declare that the alchemist shall be beheaded, and diabolical Lael shall be walled up. Advise to the late King Esmond III. So, any other bits and pieces around here? Blocked staircase. I don't suppose I can smash through the blocked staircase, can I? No. What about the cell door? You've streamed the arcade stuff, some of the puzzles to see what those were like. You managed to get some stars out of those. Well, it's probably going to be like, I guess it's going to be one of these like there's 10 on every level. There's always like 8 that are obvious but 2 hidden ones or something like that, right? Okay. Anything around? Some materials. Anything in the lockers? More metal. An apple, which we can absolutely eat to get our health back up. A plan for rebuilding the jail from the simplest details. Well, I doubt we're going to be able to get into the outside world. The door leads outside. There isn't even a lock or anything. How am I supposed to open it? It only opens from the other side. They had no intentions of letting the alchemist leave. Right, well, we need to make some acid, but we're still missing an ingredient. We still need the green one, don't we? So, I don't know where that is. Puzzles involve killing commander, destroying the stronghold in one turn, or getting lone villager to safety in one turn. So yeah, they're the real challenge ones to try and force you to replay multiple times. Then, so yeah, that's where all the extra stars are going to be, isn't it? No head. How are we finding or getting some pliers? So we can... I think there's something in that first cell, right? Is it the first cell or the second cell? When it leads to... Cable extends far into the darkness. What's back there, you have no idea. I absolutely want to cut the cable, but we need pliers for it. Which we haven't got the supplies. Plus, we still need to find where this green gem is. Was there anything else on him? This was the crate we pulled up, wasn't it? Don't think there's anything else here. This was the guy that ate everything. And then the last one was the guy that was nailed to the floor. Right. Ah, there's a crack in the wall. Knock down the wall with the hammer. Slips out of your hand a little and your blow just glances off the wall. Sense a stare hitting you from the capsule around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing. Ah, there we go. There's our green. Boom. More confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Right. Now we have all the ingredients to make an acid, but we don't have, like, a good methodology. I mean, we could follow, like, how they're written out on the alchemist table, right? Which I believe was green, blue, red? Also, has the prisoner got anything else to say? Looks at you greedily. Nope. Oh no, it wasn't here. It was where the cauldron was, wasn't it? Lab. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because of it's got multiplayer option. That's probably it's downloaded possibly for Saturday for the community day, alongside a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, we've got the usual go-tos of stuff like Dark Tide, Golf with Your Friends, Human Fall Flat, but I've got a bunch of these Next Fest demos as well. Warhaven, I gave a go to. That's that 16v16 kind of. What was it? Bit like For Honor. You really like the concept of the game. It reminded me of Inkheart as well. I never read the book, but I know of the film. It's the Brendan Fraser film, isn't it? Also, welcome, Angelus. How are we? Yeah, so I've got a whole load ready for Saturday, as well as all these single-player ones for today. Yeah, the recipe... Notes on salt. Okay, well, this is different. Notes on salt. Never start with salt. Never end with salt. Okay, salt's going in the middle. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. Okay, so not lead at the beginning. Stray drops of acid seem to have eaten away the page. Okay, so what do we say? Salt in the middle. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. So we want sulfur, salt, lead. Sulfur first. Salt. Lead. It worked! You made an acid! Nicely done. Yeah, thanks. Right, so... Now, we want to... go through... I mean, we can burn the prisoner, see if he's immune to acid now. No. We'll walk away. You're planning on maybe rereading it? What, purely because of this game? Oh no, we want to exit out of here, don't we? This way, and then use the acid on this door, right? Oh, something's breaking through. That's some big spooders. Okay, right. I guess we stun them all. We want to drain you. So we've got some stuff back. I guess we drain you. He's summoning. Okay, time to slash. I guess we make sure we can't summon. We can take 2 hits, potentially. Okay, slashing. And more slashing. Haha! What a good way to overcome your fear of spiders, fighting against them. I told you, I'm not afraid of spiders. You notice that your hands have stopped shaking. Well, in any case, now I'm definitely not afraid of them. Not purely, also because it is really good series, and it's been a way too long. Unfortunately, I never get a chance to read that much. Metal door over there. Yes, I know. I got the acid so I could go do this. Leads outside. I know. Yeah. Opens from the other side. Yeah, we've already got that. Splash acid on the door. Papers on the head slowly shrivel and curl up. Well, if it worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us. I'm not going to sniff it. Layer after layer of metal starts sloughing off and dripping to the floor. Impressive. Now, let's get out of here before we're swimming in acid. Okay, but... Did I just hear gunshots? Yes, and they were close. Hurry! Right, well, let's get outside. And hopefully find something to eat, maybe? There's that exit door. I'm going to try the door. Research Institute office. Okay, right. Well, there's a dead man. Head wound. What was on his computer? Computer monitor is splattered with blood, but you can see an open file under the stains. This is... I'd advise you hurry or we'll lose the alchemist. I'm going to read it. Progress Potion A1. Potion of Eternal Life. Conduct by the alchemist yesterday was unsuccessful. The subject's body has been destroyed. You only have 4 subjects left. We're going to have to put our research on hold for roughly 2 months. The alchemist has stopped obstructing the process. I think he's getting too close. Looks like they thought he'd just hand the potion over willingly. Okay. Right, is there anything else in here? Reports. Like, he's not got any snacks. I'd really like some snacks, because I'm quite badly hurt. No, nothing's highlightable. Okay, right. Well, I guess we're just exiting then. Well, not quite dead. I'm not dead yet. Right. Fine. Let's see. He was moving to be dead. Guard's already dead. Okay. I guess getting in the taxi. Follow that. That was him, the alchemist. Are you sure? Yeah, after him. Come on. We can take the taxi. I mean, I have coins, I guess? Hurry, follow that car. Gapes in horror at you. Can we change our appearance? You should really pick a different appearance when you have to talk to people. Push the driver out the car. Fuck it. No, we don't have time for this. Terrified driver, barely any resistance. Get in the driver's seat and hang Roderick's cage over the rearview mirror. Hurry, follow the alchemist. Has the cab driver got snacks in here? We need snacks. I mean, we didn't kill him. We just shoved him out of his cab. He can claim on the insurance, right? What, we ran over the alchemist? The alchemist slowly crawls towards the entrance of the cemetery. It's like the crash broke his leg in 2 places and his arm. Stand in his way. He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken and... Oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the alchemist and start rummaging through his pockets. We can't just leave him like this. I'm not here for him. Find the potion bottle in his right pocket of his coat. I'm here for this. You hold the murky potion up to the light and examine it. Well, that's done. Victoria. I'm not Victoria. My name is Etienne. I'm going after... He's talking about his lover. Almost there. The alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way towards the cemetery. His lover is none of my concern. You do realize that if you take the potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times over and over again, every time somebody read the book. This cycle will be broken. Son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. But he's still a human being. He's a character in a book, written by someone. He's not alive. I'm sure there's enough of the potion to go around. My orders are clear. Bring back the potion. Not half a potion, or a third, or anything like that. Bring us the girl. The debt will be forgiven, right? But your orders don't say anything about being full, right? Not risking failing this job just to save a fictional character. Do understand that the alternative is to... alternative to what I'm doing right now is literally 30 years of hard labor. Not every writer survives that. Those that do almost never go back to writing. That's what I have to look forward to. And still say that we should at least shove the cage into your pocket, which muffles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him is faint grumbling. That's enough from you. I don't intend to lose what I have for the sake of a character. We're gonna take the entire potion. Screw the evil alchemist. Also, welcome, JC. How are we? We didn't kill him. We took his way of making money. Well, he wasn't even doing it for the money. He was doing it for love. His former dead love. But, yeah. I really just leave the alchemist here to die? I mean, he is just a character. We also killed all dozens of others to make this potion. But I guess that's really the author's fault for writing him this way. The character himself is innocent. Okay, it really wants us to split the potion, doesn't it? Oh yeah, we definitely screwed over the cab driver. Absolutely. I'm taking the full potion. You hear the alchemist weeping quietly. His sobs are soon replaced by rapid breaths. Then he goes silent. The alchemist's body twitches for a second, then goes limp. Life has left his body entirely. You're enjoying a few days off editing the video now. Of course, because this is the whole thing about, like, it was like a 5-day long weekend type thing, wasn't it? Oh, is that next month? I know you mentioned something about it. Why is that there? Oh, no, it's just saying closing the case. Literally. 6, Wednesday through Monday. There you go. The courier is waiting for me downstairs. Right, okay, well, let's take this with us. There we go. And this will most certainly be the end of the tutorial, right? Did you get the item? Yes. The briefcase in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. All right. Here's your payment. We will be in touch. Time to head for bed. No, seem to have another call. Hello? Good work. Thanks. There was an envelope with money in it, too. But we didn't discuss. Think of it as a nice little bonus, so you don't die of hunger. I heard the righteous police closed all your accounts, too. They did more than just close my accounts. Thanks for the money. They told me you were a cold-blooded, no-nonsense, get-the-job-done type. I'm glad they weren't wrong. Seems that way. By the way, you didn't see anything suspicious in the book, did you? Like what, for example? Apparently there have been sightings of a walker carrying a character in a cage around his neck. Character? Didn't know that was even possible. I would like to have my hands on that character. Are you sure you didn't see anything? No. Anyways, I'll be in touch when there is a new job for you. Yeah, we'll be in touch. Well, I didn't give Roderick over, but let's get to bed. And like I said, presumably that's the end of the demo. Yeah, there's Rod. Can live here for now, partner. But presumably he's only chatty whilst we're inside the book world. 2 weeks later. Feel like I didn't get enough sleep. Oh yeah. I threw a few ideas for my skills. Oh, okay, there's a leveling up principle. Okay. Okay, unlock the upgrade of shield. Ability to absorb damage. New book announced. Andre Duval wanted to live a quiet life. Get a good job, start a family, build a small house in the suburbs. But suddenly he finds himself involved in a deadly game of survival, staged by aliens. And the prize of winning is no less than the elixir of immortality. A brilliant novel full of live action with literal spills off the pages. Right into the reader's face. Stella Quinn. God, that's absolute trash. Oh, you finally. Mr. Quist? Etienne Quist? Oh, yes? Calling from the writer's police department. This is your scheduled call. Okay. You You selected the publishing agency where you will serve your sentence. Not yet. You're heading off. No worries, Angelus. Thank you for sticking with us for a bit. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. You do plan to begin working off your sentence, right, Mr. Quist?
Welcome to
Thank you for the
Hamlet.
follow there as well. Just wanted to take a little break before. We urge you to choose the publisher quickly. We also recommend Morocco as the most suitable publisher for you. Sure, of course. Have the opportunity to shorten your sentence to 28 years if you can prove yourself to management. Next question. Have you associated with any other writers since your arrest? No. No, I know it's not allowed. Very well. One last question. Have you engaged in any illegal activity in the past month? Of course not. Noted. Do you confirm that your responses to this survey have been truthful? Yes. Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant day. Oh, it stole the agency from me. I was absolutely going to say, no, I've absolutely been doing illegal stuff. Hello? Are you ready? Yes, I thought you'd call sooner. One of my men went missing, and there was some business to take care of. Oh? Alright. Next order is at your door. Right, do we get another mission? Like, this is an extensive demo if it is.
It's easier to get a new one.
I was expecting, like, one quest line, that was it. Contractor agrees to infiltrate the book The Spark of Hammer by Torben Zansky and extract the Hammer of Thor. The commissioner agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. So it wants us to steal the Hammer of Thor. Well, I could do with a cup of coffee. So even if that is an option in the demo, we're going to call it there because I need to take a break. Excerpt from the reviewer. Solid work, even though it seemed like it would have the imprint of pure publishing project. What else would you expect from a heap of myths written in the sparkling coat of a new look? I confess, I couldn't even have imagined that some bright mind would be able to pick out even a shred of relevance from such ancient material. Can't pick out any of those notes. Yeah, let's head back to the main. So we take a break there. And that is the BookWalker, the demo of. And yeah, okay, so it is today. It's out. I thought it was next week. But nope, full version is out today on Steam. And as somebody else said earlier, I think it's going to Game Pass as well. So if you're interested, go check it out.